Oh, I'm struggling. I want to pass out, honestly. I'm just trying to stay mentally strong through this. I don't know how I just did that. I am completely shocked by that.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. I am finally feeling a little bit better. My body's feeling a little bit more recovered from last week. It's actually Tuesday right now. But I'm excited for this week because it's fitness test week and an active recovery week. Today, I am actually doing my swim test to find out my critical swim speed, my CSS. I will put down in the description the video from my last fitness test if you want to go watch that to see what my previous ones were. But it's been about 8 weeks, so I'm excited to kind of see how I've progressed. Just personally how I'm feeling. You know, I don't know if I've progressed a ton on the swim. It'll be interesting to find out, obviously today, but obviously in this video I'm also doing my run test as well as my bike test to find my FTP on the bike. But I definitely know I've progressed a lot on the run and on the bike. Just from how I felt lately and from the numbers that I've been hitting lately. So I'm really excited for those, but we gotta get through the swim test first. So I would love to surprise myself and get obviously good results today, but I'm not expecting it to honestly be anything too crazy. I'm gonna eat a banana to put something on the stomach before the swim. But yet this week is also the start of me uploading 2 videos a week. I know I talked about it last week how, you know, I want to start putting a little bit more into these videos and going into more depth when it comes to some of these workouts, like my nutrition and stuff like that. Primarily, honestly, just to keep myself more accountable on certain things, but also to share more with you guys, because I know it's nice to, you know, relate to someone else going through this stuff if you guys are also training for a full Ironman. So this is the start of 2 uploads a week. I need to drink some more coffee to that. Gonna eat this banana and get out the door. I want to get to the gym a little early. It's 5:56 right now. I want to get to the gym a little early just because the pool can start getting a little packed around like 7 a.m. or so, and I really need my lane to myself for this swim test, so I'm not bothered, if we're being honest. Hey, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Doing good.
Good.
If you saw my last video, you know that by Sunday I was feeling pretty beat up from all the volume I had to put in this past weekend. So Sunday night, I think I was in bed by like 8 o'clock, passed out by 8:30, and then didn't wake up until like 7 something, around 7 I think, Monday, which was yesterday. So my body was clearly exhausted, but I'm feeling better. So yeah, I'm very thankful that this is an active recovery week. I think that was probably the worst that my body has felt exhausted all of training so far. And then the off day yesterday definitely helped. But yeah, now headed to the pool to get this swim test done. I'm not gonna really be able to film there. I mean, it's kind of tough to film while you're swimming. So I'm just gonna go in here, get it done, and then afterwards, I'll go home and calculate my CSS and whatnot. I'm sure a lot of you guys, especially if you train a lot, know what it's like waking up and getting outside before the sun is up. So I know I am probably not the only one that feels like, you know, when you're outside and there's not a lot of people out, the sun's not up yet, like you just kind of feel like you have an edge on the day, like you're getting a jump start on everything, which carries over positive momentum into the rest of the day, I feel like. But one thing I love about it, especially here in New York, is like there's nobody out on the streets right now. It's so peaceful and so quiet. You can actually hear birds chirping too, which is kind of nice. Usually you can only hear this out in the suburbs. All right, about to be at the gym. Gonna crank this swim test out and I'll see you guys after. Okay, I finished my swim fitness test. I felt pretty good about how it went. I won't know for sure until I check the stats, but kind of is a sad day today because I got to the pool and I went to go put my swim cap on, and this is my half Ironman swim cap that I've been using for the past couple of months. And as soon as I put it on, it split in half So I didn't have a swim cap at first, and I was freaking out because you're not allowed to swim in the pool if you don't have a swim cap, and they don't generally have extras at the pool either. So immediately I was thinking, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to do the swim test. I don't have a swim cap. I'm already like wet from like taking a shower to get ready to get into the pool. I'm not going back home to grab another one. But luckily they had one extra there that they let me use, so it saved my life. So I was still able to do the swim test. But I'm really sad that I can no longer use the swim cap. I was so proud to always use it because it's like my souvenir from doing my first half Ironman. At least I'm getting another one soon. But yeah, so now just gonna pick up my morning pick-me-up at Dunkin'. I usually get a cold brew. Really just kick things into gear right after my workout, and then I'll get home and we'll figure out what my new CSS is. Always starts my day off on the right note. Okay, now let's do the fun part, which is figuring out what my actual CSS is, my critical swim speed. I'll put the definition of that right here so you people who don't know what that is can know what it is. Lucky, come here. Come here. You wanna say hello? You wanna say hello? Oh. Say hello. Okay, little teddy bear. All right, so let's figure out what my CSS is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen record. Okay, so what I need to do is click on Analyze, and we are going to see what my time was for the 400 yards. So what I'm gonna do is scroll down over here, scroll down to 400, here it is, and my time was 6:21. Let's just compare that. So February 1st was my last fitness test. That was 6 minutes and 51 seconds. So I improved by 30 seconds. And then at the very beginning of training, it was 8:31. So definitely saw some improvement there. Now let's do the 200 yards as well. So for the 200 yards, it was 3 minutes. So today was 3 minutes. On February 1st, which was my previous fitness test, it was 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So a 17-second improvement. And then at the beginning of training, which was December 5th, it was 4 minutes and 5 seconds. So over a minute improvement since the beginning of training, which is pretty crazy. I'm extremely happy with that. I didn't think I was gonna see much improvement today, just because I hadn't felt like I got much faster in the pool, but it just goes to show like these days definitely start adding up. But now let's go over to the CSS, the critical swim speed training zone calculator. So the way we find the CSS is you just plug in your times here. So this is for the 200 yards. So the 200 yards was 3 minutes exactly. And then my 400 yard time was 6:21. And let's calculate. 1:41. Sweet. So it definitely saw an improvement. I think it was 1 minute and 46 or 1 minute and 48 seconds was my last CSS. So it's a good improvement there. I'm really happy with it, especially because I didn't think I was gonna see much improvement today. But again, like I said, it just kind of goes to show you that these swims start, you know, each day, each time you do them, you're getting better and better in the pool, and just spending time in the pool, you're gonna get better. So I'm extremely happy with the swim. Daddy's getting faster. Daddy's getting faster. Yay! Where are you going? Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. That little shark teeth. Ooh. Well, good morning. Currently eating a rice cake with peanut butter, honey, and cinnamon on it. I don't have banana, so this is just gonna have to do right now. But today is the run test. So I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous for it. It's because, you know, I really want to perform well on these tests because, as you know, especially if you're training, these fitness tests really set the stage for the next 8 weeks of training until the next fitness test. So it's important to do really well on them because it's going to set the zones and the intervals and everything else for all my future speed runs, my long runs. And you know, this is how I'm going to continue to progress and get better. So it's important to really, you know, do well on these so that you can continue to push yourself in the right direction. We are going to eat this just to have something on my stomach going into it. I just got to take Lucky on a walk and then get my shoes on, stretch. I was hoping for a bowel movement this morning with my coffee, but I don't think that's coming today. But it's all right, at least it's not a long run. Knock on wood that my stomach doesn't start hurting halfway through. Sorry if that's TMI. We're, you know, guys, we're just gonna keep this raw if we're being honest.
Currently making our way to Central Park. Barry's going on a run too because she's, like I've mentioned before, training for her second half marathon. How many weeks until the race?
There's a month. It's a month.
A month
out.
left?
Yeah.
So you're like halfway through training.
Yeah.
Are you feeling good?
She
She gets nervous. Anyways, making our way to the park. She's gonna do her own run, and I'm gonna make my way to that oval spot where I did the first, well, my last fitness test. So I'll see you there. Bye, have fun. I'm about to be at the spot where I'm gonna do this fitness test. Just gonna stretch one more time, calm my breathing down really quick, and then get going. But for this test, it's a 30-minute test, all out as fast as I can go at the fastest pace I can sustain for that 30 minutes. And the goal here is to find my run threshold pace and my threshold heart rate. For the run threshold pace, for my last test, it was 7 minutes and 31 seconds. So let's see how we've improved over the past 8 weeks. Okay, starting the fitness test in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. Gotta stay mentally strong on these. Okay, at the halfway point, oh, I'm struggling. I want to pass out, honestly. I'm just trying to stay mentally strong through this. Just gotta keep pushing. Oh, come on. Done. Fuck me. Sorry, excuse my language. I gotta find a spot to lay down. Oh my God. I feel like I'm about to throw up. 30 minutes exactly. 4.41 miles. Average pace was 6:48. Holy shit. Oh my God. I don't know how I just did that. Sorry, I need a minute. I am completely shocked by that. I must say that sucked ass that whole time. And I felt like I was gonna pass out most of the time, but I just kept pushing through it, and I was not expecting to get under 7 minutes. I don't think I've even ever ran a mile under 7 minutes, and I just sustained it for 4 miles. What is happening? I'm so proud of that though. If you can't tell, I'm a little hyped up right now. Guys, I was not expecting that. You know, my last average pace for that 30-minute period in that same spot was 7 minutes and 31 seconds. I was expecting maybe high 7-minute mark, but 6:48 just shows hard work pays off, man. Hard work pays off. And I'm just now about to hit the halfway point of training. Just think about how much more room there is for improvement. I need a second to take this in. Now I gotta make my way home. But I really need some water. Well, hell of a freaking run test. Hell of a freaking test. Last one tomorrow is the FTP test on the bike. And I'm excited for that one too, because if it's anything like the progress I saw today on the run, then who knows what the bike's gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna recover today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, well, good morning. I obviously have my FTP test this morning. I figured, you know, I've been getting a lot of comments that I really need to lube up my chain. I guess people could hear something going on with my chain that I obviously did not notice. So I got some Muck Off dry weather lube. I don't know, it's one of the top sellers. First off, look at my lip. Guess what that's from? That's from Lucky. He freaking jumped on my face this morning and like busted my lip. So that's just wonderful. But anyways, I'm gonna lube up the chain and then we're just gonna hop on the bike after it sets for a few minutes and do this FTP test. So I figured this would make a lot of you guys happy. I'm sure it will make me happy too. Wow. Okay, it does sound a lot better. I should have done this a long time ago. Time to clip in and do this thing. So yeah, just get on the bike. I am doing the ramp test on Zwift. This is what I did for the last fitness test, or the last FTP test. I guess I did it for the last 2 FTP tests. The way the ramp test works, if you're new to this, is basically it will increase wattage every minute by 20 watts. And really the goal is just to go until you can no longer pedal anymore. So it can be challenging. So for my last 2 FTP tests, at the very beginning of training, my FTP was 186. And then for my last fitness test, it was 227, which I was extremely happy about. It was a shock to me. I didn't think I had seen that much progress. And then now, we'll see what it is. I'm excited. You know, it's weird because like sometimes, again, day by day, you don't see a lot of progress, it feels like. But on days like this is when you really see. So what I'm gonna do, I am in a 5-minute warm up, just like a free ride, just to get the legs warm. And then we're just gonna jump into this thing. I will screen record so you can see everything on the screen for the test. So you know I'm not lying about anything. Gotta get some good music going, get pumped up. Okay, just started the fitness test. Time to just see how much I can suffer today. That's the whole goal for all of this. Let's slow it down a little bit. You know, it's easy to really jump the gun at the beginning. So got to get it nice and controlled. Come on, baby. Let's have a good test. Let's finish off this fitness test week strong. I'm feeling good right now, so. Well, that's easy to say when I'm only doing 100 watts for a minute. I'll be honest, I gotta take this shirt off. I can already see I'm gonna get hot. Luckily, I'm at the beginning. Let's take these off. All right, this is much better. At 140, again, this is kind of just warming up the legs at the beginning. But for this ride, you have to stay in the saddle the whole time. No standing up. And that's when it gets tough, is towards the end when you're pushing over 300 watts, having to stay seated. Just trying to keep a nice steady cadence at first. Keep a good rhythm going. All right, 200 watts. I don't have a set goal for this. The goal is just to be better than 227, which was my last FTP, because progress is happiness. And I'm just looking for some progress today. That means training is going in the right direction. Starting to slightly feel it in the legs a little. That's all right. I love the pain. That's what I tell myself at least. All right, 260. This has to come off. Feeling it in the hamstrings a little. Come on, baby, let's suffer. Come on now. 300 watts. They're burning, baby. Let's keep going. If you want to get better, this is where you have to push. I can't feel my legs. Come on. Let's get to 340. I can't. Come on. I can't. Ow, my
legs are like cramping. Woo! 242, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 242. Oh man, I am so happy about that. I gotta just sit down for a minute. Oh, lucky. I'm dying. I think I'm dying. Help me. Holy shit. I kind of want to cry right now. I don't know whether to be happy or just because I'm hurting so bad. My legs, I thought were cramping up towards the end there. I've never pushed that hard before. I don't think I've ever came that close to blacking out on the bike. Let me scoot forward. Well, hell yeah. Progress is happiness, guys. We made some progress today, buddy. It was what, 240 something? My last one was 227. So next time we're getting over 250, right? But just gotta keep staying consistent with training. This shit pays off, even when it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Whew, man. Well, that's it for fitness test week. I improved on all 3 disciplines. What a hell of a week. And like I said at the beginning, this is just gonna set the stage for the rest of training. Well, at least the next 8 weeks until I have my next fitness test. We're almost at the halfway point until race day, which is crazy. Isn't that crazy, buddy? Look at him. That's my sweat. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked watching me suffer. And if you guys are doing fitness tests soon, just remember, these are all about suffering. Push yourself until you're about to pass out, but don't hurt yourself. We don't want any of that. But thank you guys for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked watching me suffer. Make sure you subscribe down below. Again, there will now be 2 videos a week, which I'm excited to start. So I will see you guys in the next one.